You were with Bikini Trill yesterday. We love Bikini Trill.
Yes.
What were you guys doing? You have a new song coming out, but you were filming something yesterday.
Yeah, we were filming content for our new song that comes out on Friday,
Okay.
as well as we were shooting just a little promo for the tour because we're also going on tour. We're hitting the West Coast starting next week. So we were still doing like a little dual promo situation. But I love those guys. Tony, the guitar player from Bikini Trill, um has been my guitarist for like the last couple of years.
Yeah.
Someone connected us, and I kind of needed someone to come on the road. And so whenever Bikini Troll is like chilling and they don't have tour, Tony kind of is a hired gun for the Shwayze crew.
Tony's the best.
Yeah, so we've been meaning to do this tour for a minute just so we could like combine forces. And then I went over there a couple months ago and we wrote this song that's like a banger that I'm excited for everyone to hear.
Yeah, I can't wait. I also love that with this tour, you split it up into fall and spring, like East Coast, West Coast. That's really smart. I don't know why more people don't do that. And you had Cloud Nine vibes and Sense Emotion on the East Coast leg, and now you're on the West Coast with Bikini Trail, very apropos.
Hmm.
Um, what are you looking forward to this next run?
Bikini Trill, and whose opening is a Hawaiian band called Twin Fin.
Amazing.
And Twin Fin's really dope. They're from Oahu, local band. I think this is their first uh tour on the mainland. So I'm really excited to bring them out. I just played Hawaii recently and they opened for me there and they had like a crazy fan base. And I was like, what's going on here? So I always feel like if you can destroy it in your hometown and sell it your hometown, then like, your hometown is a microcosm of all the other towns. So that's kind of what I saw with them, and I'm really excited to see the feedback with them. I think they're gonna be great. What was your question?
No, just like what are you looking forward to? What are you looking forward to on the West Coast? Like,
Oh yeah, I mean, I love the West Coast. I'm a West Coast baby. So all the shows, I love the PNW. So I'm like really excited to hit, Portland and Washington, and I'm excited to hit Montana. I literally every show that's on the list, I'm very excited for. And I get to bring my friends out on the road with me. So again, Twin Fin are the homies, great guys, great music, great attitude. Bikini Trill, awesome crew, they're the most amazing energy. I love their live show. So it's just gonna be like an energetic night. Like a lot of times when I'm picking out like the night or the bands are, I
yeah,
try to like almost like curate a cool night of music.
yeah, as you should.
Um, but I think it's just gonna be up. Like this one's gonna be up. Maybe yeah, it's gonna be up. It's gonna be very up.
I just, I work in this scene a lot, and Bikini Trail is one of the bands that I actually like. They were on my like Spotify Wrapped. Like, I'm obsessed with them.
I
I
love that.
their music. I love their music. Like LJ's voice is so incredible, and yeah, they're just the nicest people. But I think that's going to be great. I'm really stoked to hear this song.
The song's a banger. If you're a fan of theirs, especially like it's
Yeah,
a
yeah. And okay, so take me through what like a show day looks like for you, like a sample show day. You're anywhere, just pick a town from waking up to like what does your VIP meet and greet look like to like afters, like just brief.
well thing. Well, I try to be as like I'm trying to really be healthy Shway on tour. Okay.
Okay.
So usually what the day will look like is I'll pull up into the city, whatever city we're in. The first thing I'll probably do is hit the gym. Hit the gym in the morning, have the crew with me. We go hit the gym, get it up in the morning, boom, 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 boom. Then we head to the venue to load in. So loading in is just what it sounds like. We're unloading our gear, our merch, everything. We're getting loaded in. And then in between load in and sound check is usually a good amount of time. So I usually go get some food and some local food. I'm a big Yelper. So I like to Yelp. I like to look at all my Yelp reviews, see what people were talking about. I'll read 15, 20 comments to make sure. So by the time I pull up into a spot, I know what I'm ordering. I know the three servers' names. You know what I'm saying? Like I have all the information. And you can ask anyone on my crew. I'm like batting 1,000. I don't watch baseball, but I think that's a good batting 1,000 is good. As far as like picking spots, I'm a
Yeah.
foodie. So I
Dang.
so I love getting food. We do sound check. Then there's a little bit of time between sound check and doors. Oh, the VIP meet and greet.
Yeah.
VIP meet and greets are fun because I don't know. I mean, every day is different. Like on the last VIP meet and greet, we were doing some drinking games. We always play a few songs acoustic, you know what I'm saying? We take some requests at times, depending on if I know all my songs. Some people will say a song, but I like haven't even played since I was 19 years old. So,
Yeah.
the Shwayze fans are fucking real. But so yeah, we do a little VIP meet and greet, hang out with the fans, which is like one of my favorite parts of the night. And then every city I try to hit a local eat place, and then if I can, I try to hit the local thrift store somewhere too. So right before the show, I'm usually looking around at Thrifties, seeing if I can get a t-shirt, something, just a little something to
Little
take home.
souvenir.
Yeah, a little something, something. Um, and then it's showtime. Or, actually before that, I come back, I watch some of the boys play. I watch a little bit of Twin Fan if I can, watch a little bit of Bikini Trill. Maybe I'll hop on Bikini Trill set to our new song. Maybe they'll come on my set. Who knows? Then I perform, rock out, and then off to the next place. Usually, we pack up the gear and we're usually out of there that night. You know what I mean? And then we wake up and we do it all over again.
Okay, speaking of shirts, let me see your sweater. Show me. Show me your
Oh, this
sweater.
one right here is like one of my little go-to. If you know me, you always see me rocking this sweater, but this is like
We
a
love
cool,
Sublime in this house.
a little
Yes.
Sublime
Rep
shirt.
that Long Beach shit. Yep. 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 Looking good.
Shout out to the Sublime boys. I'm loving their whole thing with Jacob singing, and it's like
That's just
really, it's
amazing.
really, yeah, it's beautiful to see,
Just
honestly.
amazing. Gives me
And
chills every time. I can't. I just, yeah.
no, it's beautiful. And Jacob's such a good kid. He's such a good
Yeah.
guy. I shouldn't say kid. He's a man, but yeah, such a good guy, and stoked for that whole thing. But anyway, yeah, big Sublime fan over here.
So I'm going to bring this up because last year I interviewed Cisco Adler.
Hmm.
And you guys were just like two peas in a pod there for a hot second. And his sound has, he's playing shows again, making music again, and his sound has really evolved. Like he's turned into kind of like a heady guy, and
What's heady? What's heady mean?
just like he's not like
Sorry, I'm
crazy.
not hip. I just want to make sure I understand.
Yeah, just like folky, jammy, like he's just like super into his weed, like, and I just like I love that energy. He's much calmer. He's just like, yeah, like he's evolved, I think, in a really beautiful way. And I think you have too, and you guys have both kind of while staying true to like who you are, you've left behind that kind of like party guy persona, like you that I mean, you guys were like the height of that indie sleaze movement, and like I think the evolution has been really cool to see.
Oh,
And I
I don't
think,
know about the indie sleaze movement. I don't claim that. Indie, I don't know about the sleaze. Never sleazy.
but no, yeah, semantics. But like, how do you see? How has yours, in your eyes, in your mind's eye, how has your sound and kind of image evolved since back then?
Um,
I think you've kept it really, really fresh while still staying true to like who you are. And you're not trying to relive that kind of old fame, and you've done it in a really cool way.
oh, I
Is
appreciate that.
is it organic, or was that something that you kind of reverse engineered?
Well, there is thought put into it, obviously, because it's like, being from a situation where people like, that early Shwayze Cisco music, like people really hold it close to their heart, and it's like a
Yes.
nostalgic time, place and time. So when you come from something like that and you try to make your own thing, there's always going to be a bit of like, we miss that,
Yeah.
like we want more of that. So, I just think that I've just kept my head down, and despite, a lot of people saying we will miss that or we want that, I just have kind of just kept my head down and just like stayed true to myself in the sense that like of making music. Like I'm not sure exactly what my genre is, but like when I create music or when I listen to music, I create more music than I listen to. But like when I create music, there are different influences that pop out of me. Like, not everything comes out to the world. So just like making sure I'm putting out the things that I think that will relate to both my old fans and like what I'm trying to do. I kind of just like have to like look at what I'm doing and like, okay, that fits, that fits, that fits. And then as time goes on, something that may not have fit, now I'm like, oh, this fits now because it's like we've been going on this journey for a while.
Yes.
So, I think that when I first became solo, it was more in my mind. Whereas now I think that people have been like, all right, well, Shwayze's just gonna keep on putting out music,
Yeah.
whether whatever he says, whatever we say or not. So I think that people are now just along for the ride. And these last two albums I've put out just feel really good. I've kind of stepped slightly more into like the Cali reggae space slightly. I wouldn't like necessarily claim it, but um the fan base has been really very receptive and just cool people, and a lot of the fan base in the Cali reggae space kind of remembers me back from 2008, even if like I wasn't their thing per se, like they remember the song. So it was kind of like an easy kind of reintroduction
Yeah.
slash rebrand, if you will.
I mean, you
Um,
were almost a household name back then, like that was a big, big moment. And to turn that into something that, from a consumer standpoint, really fits your style, your personality, you are doing great. You seem happy. You seem content with where you are on your musical journey in the music industry, which can often be kind of disheartening. And I think that, that's kind of an evolution that a lot of artists are not afforded, and you've done it really gracefully.
I really appreciate that. That
Yeah.
means a lot. It's funny because we just like kind of like, well, I'll speak for myself. Like I just kind of live in the moment, and I never like I just have like this I think youthful energy. But I was looking at like my birthday's coming up, and I'm like, holy shit, like you know. I'm not a spring chicken, and I've been fucking doing this shit for a long ass time. Sometimes like you just have to have those realizations and
Yeah.
into yourself. And I just feel super fortunate that I've been able to make music this long. Because
Yeah.
like from when I started, there are people that are like mega superstars that were my peers, and then there are people that like probably have a regular job now. And I'm right there in that middle, just coasting, just like chilling, making my music, playing my shows,
And
and
doing your thing and doing what feels good for you. And that's so apparent. And yeah, like I said, I think you're a great example of obviously being successful and making a career out of being a musician, but also, doing what the fuck you want to do, you know?
exactly. I appreciate that. Thank you for noticing and saying something.
Yeah, for sure. What are you smoking on? Is that one of yours? Pre-rolls?
I smoked all like I should have said yes. I smoked all of my shit, so I'm just rolling some bomb sativa over here, some Jack Herrera.
So talk to me about your line of pre-rolls. Is there a brand that you are affiliated with that put those out for you?
Yeah, there's a dope squad that basically I've collabed with, and we have like the same morals and same goals about like the cannabis industry. And I essentially just I pick from my favorite farms and choose those for the contents of my pre-roll. I'm not reinventing the thing and I'm not going and growing my own whole shit, but
Yeah.
I'm a connoisseur. I consider myself a connoisseur, so I kind of pick what I want and then I put them in my pre-rolls, and we're just getting started right now in Cali, so we're in a few stores and it's a funny thing, it's a very oversaturated market, and everyone's telling me like, yo, this isn't the time to get into cannabis in Cali. But I'm just like, for me, when I go to, cannabis stores or weed stores and I look at a pre-roll, like a lot nowadays, a lot of them are just super flavored and like they're super
Fake.
fake tasting. And also sometimes it gives me a headache, the fakeness. Like, I'm just on my natural, even in my
Yeah.
how I eat. So, I linked up with this incredible company, and I just wanted to make something that I could just like give for free to my friends or just smoke for free. So I don't care if,
Yeah.
even if like 5 stores that hold my thing and we just keep it rolling.
Yeah.
Like, cool. So we'll see how it rolls. But I'm very this just got me very high. I can't even fucking speak now.
I
No,
think
but
really
I'm very excited about it. Go ahead.
good. Yeah, and I think that's cool because a lot of celebrities they'll just like slap their name on something and it's like, okay, like this is, but the fact that you have a hand in selecting what actually goes in there, that's cool. And I feel like that's not kind of the norm.
Well, anyone who knows me, like if I'm involved and my name's on it, I'm like 100% involved from the design to the rollout to, of course, the weed and everything. So, you know what I mean? That's the only way I feel comfortable.
As it should be. And I love that. So you just released an album.
I did.
What was it like? And you shot a music video with Wiz too. What was it like working with Wiz Khalifa? He got some other names, big names on there too, Bryce Vine, but I specifically want to know what it was like making that song, filming that music video, having him featured on the album. I'm sure a lot of weed was involved.
There was a lot of weed involved. Absolutely. The making of that was incredible. Um, First of all, just, props to Wiz. Wiz is a good guy. It's cool as shit. I've run into Wiz a bunch over the years. Um, just at events or we'll pop on each other like, what's up? If we gotta work, we gotta work. So
Yeah.
I was just putting this album together and I was like, yo, I gotta reach out to Wiz. Like I gotta get him on something, you know what I mean? So I sent him a couple ideas and he loved this one.
Good.
And so that was how that worked. And as far as the music video, he literally had his baby like the night before. It was crazy. Like he got detained in Romania. Then like he got like it was amazing. Like he had all these hoops to come through, but he still pulled up to the video shoot. Like we got Stony, my boy Nicholas Jandor directed it. We made like a little mini movie. My boy Gata from Dave came through and made a cameo. Bryce Vine made a cameo as well. So, I'm blessed to have friends that support me and stuff like that. And yeah, it was just a fun day. The whole thing was just really fun and organic.
I feel like that's so just, yeah, I feel like that's your brand. You're just like, you're fun, you're true to yourself, and like there's this humbleness about you that I really just appreciate and love. And I'm really glad that you've kind of come into this scene a little bit. And I know like Cali reggae, it's not like, the American reggae scene is not, I always liken it to kind of like the 1930s, like jazz movement. Like everything sounds so different, but everyone is friends. Everyone's playing music together, regardless of like what it sounds like. It's
Yeah,
interpersonal relationships that kind of drive the genre, right?
absolutely.
And yeah, it's cool. I think the fans love you. I think you're fresh and bright and you add something that, not a lot of people have in this scene. And yeah, I love seeing you on lineups and I love seeing your music and all the collabs and stuff. And yeah, you just bring something unique and fun. And I, along with everyone else, love it. So
Oh, that's very sweet of you. Thank
thanks.
you very much. Thank you very much. That means the world. And like again, that's what's so cool about this scene. It's like I think that this scene is very open,
Yes.
because I look at like a group like Little Stranger who isn't necessarily reggae, but they're crushing this scene. It's like
Yes.
I think that this scene just likes good music and likes a good time. And I think it's more of it's turning into a lifestyle situation, you know?
Absolutely.
Because when you think about the bands who have crushed this, there's only a few bands and they've been crushing it for a long time. So all of the new blood that's bringing different things, like I was looking at this band Aurora Wave, which is dope, and they're doing reggae, but they're adding metal to it. So it's just cool that everyone's just kind of bringing their thing to
Yes.
the pot and making it fresh.
And it somehow all works too. Like,
Absolutely.
yeah, like the people I feel like that love this scene specifically love certain genres like from like the past, like lots of hip hop, obviously,
Yeah.
lots of like what you would call like I would say like the emo, mid 2000s, early teens kind of indie movement,
Totally.
grunge, Nine Inch Nails vein, and yeah, it just like it just works. I don't know, it's the weirdest social experiment, like, but it's cool and the people are so nice, and everyone always says that the scene is played out, and I really truly feel like it's just in its infancy, and that it's only, I think it's gonna go kind of the way that like the jam band movement did like in the 60s and 70s, where it was super small and everyone was playing together, and then it grew and grew and grew and grew into something really huge and beautiful.
Absolutely.
In your opinion, so there's like the big five, right? There's like Slightly Stupid, Revolution, Slightly Stupid, Revolution, Dirty Heads, Stick Figure, Iration, arguably. Once they stop playing or stop touring, or maybe even not even stop, but who in your mind do you see joining that kind of elite, like top billing group?
Hmm. I'm not sure if I'm a good person to ask because I'm not so um
Or better question, who do you see as a,
well, but before I say, I would say the elevators.
yeah,
Um, those guys are just cool as shit. They make great songs. They give that really good, that feel good vibe. Like when I
mm,
go to the elevator show, I feel good, and they're cool. So I can see elevators up there for sure. Just because I'm just like gonna be dropping so many more bangers. Like in December, November and December, like I think I made the next album for next summer already. It's just so fire. So definitely see Shwayze's name up there.
mm,
I'm trying to think. Some other fire groups. I'm trying to really think. I mean, there's so many. There are a lot. Um, my boys Sense Emotion haven't gotten their full shine yet, but I think they're extremely talented. Um, what's up with the what's the group? Oh, the Movement.
mm.
They're pretty big, but they've been around for a while, right?
They've been around for a while. They're like, they definitely do headlining tours, and I think they get top billing sometimes at festivals and stuff. They're like
I like my dude's
almost
voice.
there.
Homie who sings in that.
Great
Someone was
voice.
we were playing golf the other day and someone put something. I was like, oh, that's pretty fire. So
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I wish the best for everybody. You never know, but I
Yeah.
think it's just
You mentioned Little Stranger too, which I think
oh,
are
Little Stranger,
absolutely
absolutely.
taking off.
Oh, those guys are the best, bro. I love those guys. I love the energy. I love Jarb too, who
Yes.
opens up for them. I mean, my
He's
man, his technical rap skills
dude.
are insane.
Agreed.
I absolutely, it's a pleasure to watch him rap.
He's just the
Um,
nicest person in real life too.
yeah, that's what's cool. Everyone seems like they're cool people. Like that's like
Yeah.
number one with me. But yeah, I don't know. I probably did a bad listing, but
No, that was great.
I
I
think
was just curious who you kind of have your eye on. I always wonder. But
yeah,
yeah,
I think Stick Figures. It's incredible what Stick Figures has been able to do. I mean,
truly.
he's
He's
I mean,
uh, music is great. Also, just a master of kind of his personal brand. Like,
right, right. To be
but
studied.
yeah. Well, that's like pretty much it. I just wanted to like shoot the shit, pick your brain a little bit, see what you got going on. This has been super fun.
Yeah,
I'm gonna try to get that bikini trill segment up before the end of the week. Maybe we can drop that on Friday on the Pier. We'll send you a collaboration invite for Instagram.
sounds good. Let's do it.
And then when is the first show of this West Coast run? When does it start?
It's in Boise on January 17th.
Okay, so not too far away. Okay. I'll put the meet and greet. We'll do the meet and greet segment after the Bikini Trill one and kind of push that as well.
That'd be fire. I appreciate that. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, for sure. And
Low
then, like
key
I said, we'll make 3 to 4 shorts out of this, maybe one a week for the next 4 weeks or something like that.
content, content, content. Let's get it.
Thank you so much. This was fun.
Yeah, it was my pleasure. Very nice talking to you. Thank you.